what is the difference between what is legal and what is lawful?
My perspective on that is that the legal is the man-made system. That's what they call all their laws, right? This is operating legally. Lawful is what I use to distinguish God's law. If you've ever done a commercial transaction, like a long-term commercial lease, oftentimes in those documents, they'll have a page of definitions of all the terms that are used in the lease. They have these deep-rooted, programmed distinctions tied to the words. And that's how we get sucked into the matrix, because we just use them most of the time because it's what our attorney gave to us. And they're like, yeah, this is going to protect you. And it's the exact opposite. It's really sucking you into a whole opportunity to be sued because of words and clauses. And when I'd go through my continuing legal education each year, 25 years ago, I was really getting into commercial transactions. So all of my continuing legal education classes I would take would be on writing commercial agreements and UCC code and contracts and all that stuff. And that's where you get taught this. I didn't even get taught that in law school, right? But all of a sudden you start to realize that when we put the definition in an agreement and everyone signs on what that definition is, that becomes the law of the agreement. Under legal, there's already pre-established agreements on a lot of these words. Under lawful, you get to be creative. You get to redistinguish what a living soul is, as opposed to a person. A person in the Internal Revenue Code is a fictitious entity, right? And it's you. It's your social security number. It could be your corporation with an EIN attached to it. Like all these things that they lump together in ways that we're not clear to, and the attorneys use as your licensed chess player in their agreements that they're writing for you. And they get so complicated, that's why people think they have to have attorneys, and they're just hooking them into this system. The legal system, what we talk about here in the Divine Law Forum, be done with that. That's slavery. Don't use attorneys. Don't go to your licensed professionals, your CPAs and that type of stuff, because they just hook you into their system and they don't know how to talk about lawful. They only represent legal, like statutory organizations. That's a legal organization. And that's what we say is not good. That's Babylonian construct and keeping you trapped in the matrix. So that's the distinction between lawful and legal.